Hi guys, it's me, Arsenalrobert here, back with a bit of Anno 2070. We've completed 2 missions, being Illusion's End as well as Forced Evacuation, where we needed to supply Vadim Sokov's island with all the shares. Now we have 2 options which we can go to, either long distance supply or shortage of skilled workers, where we need to get 1,000 geniuses or where we need to transfer a lot of energy. This mission is extremely hard because we are playing it offline and you can't have any arc improvements, which absolutely sucks. But let's go ahead and actually start this one up.
We must tread carefully in this matter.
I can barely hear whatever you said, but okay. Part of the analysis consists of material tests, but the complex tests required tremendous amounts of energy. Since the handling of that amount of energy in the immediate vicinity of the tests would be too dangerous, Hiro Ibashi asks you to use energy transmitters to run the tests from a safe distance. Build 2 laboratories and an academy, as well as transfer 1,500 energy via energy transmitters. So that could be a little bit of a problem, although I could guess uranium would be a big help, but I really do love the ecos so much more. Eden Initiative just so much more efficient, and of course you need to grow your own plants and stuff, so it's just better to have a rather good, relatively good eco balance continuously, instead of having to populate too many islands, which I don't really like because, I don't know, it's a bit too much work, but we do need to populate a fair amount over here. So I'll go through my strategy soon once we go through the first little cutscene, which shouldn't be that long because this game's cutscenes aren't really the most riveting.
We need accurate data on the materials used and their composition. However, the tests require enormous amounts of energy for the complex calculations to be made. In order not to distort the measurement results, it is of paramount importance that you ensure a large enough safety distance from energy-producing buildings. So take advantage of the energy transmitters to maintain the necessary safety distance.
Okay, so we've got 2 islands. This is Furtano, which is where we cannot place any energy generating buildings in Furtano to complete this mission. We also need to get 50 researchers right now, but we'll need actually no, you only need 50 researchers, but your researchers, what we'll need is a couple of geniuses, because geniuses enable you to build this stuff, energy transmitters, and there's no way we're going to have enough of an energy surplus from this island itself. So, okay, while you guys keep on talking and blabbering on about, we'll go ahead and actually start this properly. This is one of those missions where you only have the civilization that you chose as well as the text. Some missions you have all, some missions you have just 2. Right now, what I need is to actually bring my ship over from the Ark and place it right over here.
I am pleased to be of assistance.
So all these missions we have to do at Furtano. So we need 50 researchers in Furtano as well as an academy and a laboratory there. And then we need to transmit all our energy over there. 1,500 to be exact. So let's go ahead and drop this off. Meanwhile, while we have all this money, you can go ahead over to all these arcs and buy tools for 40, well, buy 40 tools for 1,000 credits. And in the meantime, what I should do actually is we'll go ahead and do something like
island scan in progress. Loading information about
give me a second.
fertilities and distribution of raw materials.
Alright, I think that's going to be pretty good. So I'm doing this from memory now. I'm doing like all the town planning from memory.
What's up?
Oh, you only have 22 tools?
Fair deal.
Head over to the scientific guys, or Vadi, whatever his name is, the Indian guy. Now over here, what we need is a couple of roads. So this goes by 3, this is 4. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Here is 3, I'm pretty sure, like so. And then here is 3 again. And now what we do is we go ahead over to the building modules, go over to the basalt extraction, place that there, that there, that there, and that there. Alright, I think that's pretty much perfect. Now, this is going to be the hard part, remembering where I need to place all you guys. Pretty sure you go like so, and you go like so.
Energy supply inadequate.
Was it 4 or 3? I think it was actually 4. We'll do something like so. I think that's how we do it. Alright. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and start placing you. I think this might actually work out perfectly. If it does, I'll be stoked. Although we do need a bit more energy, but whatever. We'll have enough energy soon. Yep, this is actually going to work out perfectly, I think. And you two on the side. Yep, look at that. That's perfect spacing as well. So we'll have enough space for another one. And in the meantime, we have more than enough space now. I think, yeah, that's actually pretty damn decent. Because now we have enough space, like nothing's really, the river's not getting in the way of our housing plans, at least. So that's all good. Now we are going to be producing a lot of building modules, at least right now, which is also a big help. I should do the same thing over here. Yep, actually that's a really good idea. Let's go ahead and do that now. But meanwhile, you are over here.
Have you signed in?
What's with all these stingy guys with their tools? Maybe they start off at 0 at the start of the mission, and they just build up really quickly. I think that's what it might be. Because I guess the amount that they get every type of resource, it goes up really slowly. And after all, they only have tools right now, which is kind of weird. Because I'm pretty sure later on they have like everything. I think I need to unlock some more tech levels. But this is our ship, so you come up over here.
The board is most interested in your progress. Global Trust Inc. is here for you.
So these tools are going to last us definitely a very long time, which is going to help us out greatly. In the meantime, I really do hope I have enough space for another building module type of facility over here. You guys are working inefficiently. That's because we don't have, unfortunately, enough power, which we can easily change once we have a couple of people here. I haven't forgotten about them. It's just that I'm getting a bit lazy.
On the demographic distribution
or at least they weren't really necessary until now. Okay. That works out perfectly. Alright, so let's go give them power. I'll get rid of these guys by the ocean as well.
I am registering progress. Congratulations.
Okay. That's more than enough power. Now, our ship is coming in, although it is one of those slow ones. The Typhoons, which are the submarines, work so much better when it comes to transportation. Now, we want to go back to the
Loading
ecos.
data containing relevant information.
And what I'll need now is some fish. I do read all you guys' tips, and one of the tips was to do it connected by roads, but like to connect your fisheries up by roads, but I don't really like that. Like, it really doesn't make a difference to me, to be honest. And I like them more in a row. This is pretty bad placement, but we built 4. I know it's inefficient, but I built 4 because they don't really cost much. They only cost 5 maintenance costs, 5 credits. And it's just sometimes a hassle because I usually forget. Like, you keep on expanding your city, you get too engrossed in that, and you completely forget that you need fish. So that's my reasoning behind that as well. Why are you guys not producing very quickly? There we go. You guys should be producing a lot quicker though. Not exactly sure why or not, but okay. So I guess we need to go ahead and deliver some more tools, which we'll go ahead and do very proudly. Even hit the maximum capacity, which is a bit of a surprise itself. But why is this game lagging for me? It's lagging up for me quite a bit. I just want to go and record a quick little session for you guys, so you guys can have something. I'm going to be playing a lot of games after this weekend. There's a lot of games that are coming out. After all, XCOM
I stand available with further
is a game that many of you guys wanted to see, so I will be playing that. What I need to build is zoom in. Maybe I've all used up my space from my hard drive, although I doubt it, but it's possible. Alright, so from this we need 4 spaces down, something like so. And then we'll need about 6 spaces up.
Data loaded.
How many spaces from the side?
Information pertaining to the current theme. Ready.
I think we only need, we need 4 and 4. So I think that would be perfect placement. Yeah, that would be absolutely perfect placement, I would think. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, he's really laggy. I'm not exactly sure why. Anyway, this is going to be, well, it's Anno. It's not really like a first-person shooter where you need absolutely great graphical performance. But wow, it is lagging up for me quite a bit. I would have no doubt that I would have hit my hard drive limit. But
My archive contains data which could be...
maybe my computer just needs a good turning off. That's what it probably needs, because I leave my computer on for ridiculous amounts of hours, but it's so addictive just to want to play this. I'll just go ahead and place these things. It's blocking everything for me. That is just how laggy it is. And now it's back at like 28 frames a second. I had to, oh, whatever. Alright, this is becoming unplayable. So, we'll go ahead and do all this. Place that. Now, we need these building modules. One like so. One like so. There you go. It's so easy to stuff it up when it's lagging this bad as well. Spin this around. And there we go. Hey, presto. And, oh, look at that. That is actually going to work out perfectly. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Spin this around. And that is perfect spacing. Oh, beautiful. Too beautiful to be true. We are going to be losing a bit of money now. We are losing, what, 145 every couple of seconds. But I'm going to have to end this right now, because this is rather atrocious. Damn. Well, I'm going to go ahead and save this.
Can you take care of this for the organization? Every second counts.
Yeah, see, you do. If this is one problem with the mission, when you play offline, like I want to play offline. When I bought this game, and because this is the pirated version of the DLC, because I just don't give a fuck about Ubisoft anymore. Fuck them. But I'm just not even going to start because I don't want to rage. But you want to play a game offline, right? This is mainly a single player game. They added multiplayer. It's pretty crappy. You only really want to play single player. It's pretty much predominantly single player. And yet they force you to be online. And now it's stopped lagging for all of a sudden. I've got no idea why. God damn it, Anno. Why do you have to make things so difficult for me? I think that's it, so I just need to go and place these guys. Oh man, I'm stoked at how well this has turned out. I don't know what my computer must have been doing in the background for it to be so laggy, but anyway, that's worked out really well. I'm really happy with that. Also, I could go ahead and do some tea plantations over here, which is what I'll go ahead and do right now, actually. So, how about you? You have more tools. We can go ahead and drop those tools off. We can indeed. So now it's a good 30 frames a second, perfectly. Running smoothly, because I've got it capped at 30 frames. But what we'll need over here, what I'm doing is some tea plantations. That seems to be, no, actually. I think that'll end up being perfect. Alright. Actually, I think, yeah, it's like this. Alright. So now what I do, let's go to the T. Do something like so. 1, 2, oh god, no. So many things. Oh, we get everything back this mission as well. Nice. Nice, nice. I don't think we're going to have enough space for my grandiose plans, though. Alright, well, what I'll try to do is... we do have a mine up here as well, which is something I need to think about.
You give me your trust. Mission accomplished.
Alright, there, Eve. Let's keep on building these things. I might be able to squeeze another thing in here somewhere, which would be pretty damn good if I were able to do that. If I had enough space. I think I'll only be able to squeeze in about 2 or so. If I build it here, it should be good.
Stabilized. Successful optimization. Congratulations.
Yeah, no, I'm only going to be able to build 2 over here, but, you know, that's good enough. And of course, that's a lot of tea for everyone, but we're going to be growing really quickly, and I really want my people to be all happy. Now, over here, we'll go ahead and do this. God, there. Now, I need to quickly connect them up to roads. And actually, that is not going to be anywhere enough space for a for the activity for the people. I'll have to squeeze it in somehow. Or maybe this side will just have to deal with it. I think that's what they have to do. Alright. So I'm really happy with the way things are going. You want us to find 5 policemen, but that's a pointless mission because it's a waste of time, because we don't need it. And you don't even give us any of these license points. So I don't care about your mission. Your stupid mission. Alright. So our people are going to get drink. Now all they need is activity. And that's... Okay. We still haven't... Oh, we're going to hit enough people soon. Speed things
Building
up.
selection expanded.
Perfect.
You improve yourself, just as I do.
Alright, so it would have been better if I actually delete all this. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to place this, connect this mine up to some road. Like, yeah. I'm going to struggle with that. Because there's nothing that I can really do. Well, we'll have to work something out later on. Or maybe we could probably actually... Because we get all our money refunded back to us though, don't we? Oh god, I can't believe that. Oh no, just an idiot. But, alright. So we did that. But now what we'll be able to do is go ahead and build a better tea plantation. Once this game auto saves.
Saved.
We're going to quickly delete this. And then we'll quickly go ahead and build another depot. Something like so. Oh really? That's not good enough still? Fine. You can build it up closer if you want. Like so. There we go. That works out perfectly. And now I can fulfill my plans for the tea plantations.
Registering new population class.
So our eco seem to be upgrading, which is nice. We'll build 3 on either side for this. Now once we build that, we'll go ahead and 1, 2. Oh no, that's not good. It's gonna be a bit pressed for space because that screwed us up. 1, 2, 3.
Database
It'll just be a little
updated.
uneven because that rock, but whatever.
Information on
I'm
other
not too fast.
individuals now available.
Just go and quickly delete that and make it look a bit more perfect. There we go. There's another place over here, but it's covered up by trees. 1, 2, and 3. And if we get this, this will be a miracle. Let's go. 1, 2. Oh yes, beautiful. Even though it might not have been as perfect as we would have intended because of those rocks, but it still worked out really well. I really cannot complain. Now we just need to go ahead and build more houses,
demographic changes within the population.
which I do have the ability to do over here. So we've got more than enough building modules. Okay, we have more than enough tools as well to last us quite a while. So I'll just go and start off with a cross. That's just the best way, I think, for me to go ahead and do this. I really probably do need to start thinking about the techs, but with the techs, they will start costing me a lot of money because the things that they need, like the super water or whatever they drink, the energy drinks that they drink, that costs a lot to produce, and we just want to actually create a good cash flow. That's what's really important for me right now. But really importantly as well right now is the fact that we can have the tool production facilities. Let's just see how many tools or coal do we have here. 913. Wow, it seems like all this place is rather empty or devoid of any and all coal. Wow, it really is. How much does this have? Oh, this doesn't have any coal. This 995. We've got 913 here. Damn. That really does affect you. There's only like 2 islands with coal as well. 3. This only has 254. Wow. Jeez, these developers are pretty stingy. Okay. So let's go ahead and take some coal.
Energy supply inadequate.
And while they complain about energy supply, let's just surround that all that with road. We need some iron mines as well. Here seem to be the perfect place actually.
Warning. Decreased fertility due to pollution.
Alright, that's good enough. I don't think we'll be producing enough coal or iron to fulfill all these guys, but whatever. We do need some more power as well. So that's going to be pretty easy to fix up because we haven't really been placing the power generating things at all. And I actually probably need to go ahead and buy some more tools.
What brings you here?
You got 15.
Don't touch
You've only
anything.
got 3.
Everything in here.
As the
Green will be putting some
And you've
pressure
got
on
17.
Edenhead.
Alright, that's alright. Okay. Let's speed things up a little bit. This episode's going a little bit longer than we had intended to at first because it was
If
lagging
you're
really
looking for a
badly.
little support, you've come to the right place.
I got
Here's
no
to
idea
our
why it was lagging so
continued
badly.
Successful
And now it's all good.
cooperation.
Rather interesting. Speed things up again until we come over here. We're almost going to be making a positive tax income, or at least
I will continue to
budget's
monitor
going to be
the
in the
eco
positive.
balance.
Looking for something in particular?
You sure am. Tools.
The organization thanks you.
Thank you too. And without tools, the ecos cannot upgrade. But I think everyone's already upgraded. That's in the vicinity. Oh, these guys are. Only one house hasn't. Alright. And we're sort of back to lagging. Oh, that's okay. Now, you drop your tools off. There we go. That house has quickly advanced. Taken advantage of that. You guys are getting angry. Okay. There you go. You got a bit of iron. Now, go ahead and now we can go ahead and do this. That's going to get annoying, but okay. Anyway, we do have an energy surplus as well. So, with all that, we can go ahead and produce more housing for our peeps. Go! Build the road real quick smart before they start complaining too much. And we should be all good. We should be making profits soon. I don't know why we've got 72 losses. Doesn't really make much sense because we didn't really make anything. Anyway, with all the new people that are coming in, let's just go ahead and
We've made the best of the situation, thanks to you.
Warning. Production halted.
Alrighty, well, what I could also do is quickly check, yeah, there's no way that I'm going to be able to fit that in over here. Nope. Unless I destroy 2 houses. Actually, no. Sand deposit will have to destroy 4 houses. Damn, that's a bit of a shame. Or, unless I go like this. That's still 4 houses though. Damn. That sucks big time. But, oh, it's lagging up again. I'm not exactly sure why. My computer must be doing something in the background. But we have no idea what it is. Let's quickly go ahead and do something like so. Here we go. Extend it a little. That's extended completely now.
Respect. Thanks to you, we're living the good life.
Okay, so these guys are now upgrading, which is also going to be a big help when it comes to our income tax. Now we are in the positive, but I will have to end this right now. We'll be back very shortly with another episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this Let's Play, even though it does get a little bit repetitive with all these missions, how they start pretty much exactly the same. That's one of the bad things about Anno and the missions. It's so much better to play continuous mode. But with all that said, we've gone quite far. I'm really happy with our progress so far. We are producing a bit of tools, although maybe not efficiently. Producing the building modules very, very efficiently, as well as the tea. And we've got lots of fish for all our people. So, with all that, guys, I guess I'll see you later.